Do you believe in ghosts? I've been a long time fan of ghosts and ghost stories and all things spooky. That stuff just creeps me out and scares the shit out of me, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. But do I actually believe? This is a challenging question for me because I'm basically a non-believer in the supernatural. I think everything we know there's natural explanations for. I don't think there's an afterlife. And that's kind of the basis of what a ghost is. A ghost is that thing that can either come back and give us a warning, or it's the spirit of a dead person that's still wandering the earth. Sometimes they're just going through the motions like they did from long ago, and they're not even aware that they've died. Like they, carry the tray of food through the wall and down where the corridor used to be in the 1840s or something. So there's that, and those are called apparitions. They appear, but they don't interact. So the thing is, there's been a long, long history of recorded ghost sightings. It goes back all the way to our most basic times. It's been in every culture. It's been very consistent. The types of stories have been very, very consistent. And then there's people like my grandmother who told me an incredible ghost story that she experienced, which I'm going to do a separate video on because it's too good to do as part of this video. And she was as honest as the day is long, and I believed her 100%. When she was relating that story, she was telling me exactly what she went through, and she was not lying. So, what is that? Well, everything we feel, touch, taste, hear, see, it all gets processed up here. So, could it be the case that ghosts are essentially lucid dreams or vivid hallucinations that seem to come into the real realm? Has something affected your brain so that you think you see something? That would explain some of it. It wouldn't explain, ones that interact. But let's say an apparition, something that walks along the same hall it always walked along. Could that be something like an energy imprint? Because we all create energy. And I call it an energy echo. Is this like an echo that's been laid down in a certain spot and the energy cycles around, and then you walk in there as a human and your brain has a receiver ability to pick up on that loop of energy and recreate those images in your mind? That would be as close as I could come to a scientific explanation of what's going on, which I ultimately think one day they'll say, oh, remember when people used to think there were ghosts? Those were, in fact, energy imprints. I think that's what's ahead in the future. But, of course, I can't be sure. So I would love for you guys to weigh in on this one. What do you think? Are you a believer in ghosts? What do you think they are? And if you've got a great ghost story to share, lay it down in the comments.